Today, the New York Daily News reports that the NBA knew of referee Tim Donaghy's gambling problem and hired a private eye to investigate him 18 months ago, decided to let him continue officiating games anyway. We're back with former mob member Michael Franzese, pro sports handicapper Brandon Lang, and MSNBC senior legal analyst Susan Filan. All right, Susan, so we know now at least the broad allegations. We know they're bringing him in to talk. We know that he may offer up information and may help. He has called the authorities now twice, apparently, with some sort of death threats. Do you think it's more likely that the death threats are coming from mob members or members from of the public who are angry about him ruining the reputation of the NBA?
No, I don't think it's from the public. I mean, I think this guy has legitimate reason to be very, very concerned, and I think he is in between such a rock and a hard place now that he has to go to law enforcement, who's going to have to punish him for his involvement, because that's better than dealing with the people that are after him. I mean, rock and a hard place, you know, lose your life or go to prison. He's picking to work with the law enforcement officials to save his skin.
Brandon, how big a deal is it that the NBA knew of something a while back?
It's absolutely huge. I mean, you can't get by the fact that if they knew and allowed this man to continue to officiate, that just shows me that they knew about it. They tried to sweep it under the carpet. How can you handle a situation like this while the regular season is going on? It would have been a nightmare. Let's sweep it underneath the carpet. Let's get the season over with, and then maybe we can handle it on the interior. And it has blown up. Very, very bad for the NBA.
All right, Michael. Now, give us the behind-the-scenes angle here from the mob perspective. As you point out, this is now a high-profile case. They're probably meeting and talking about this. Any people who are possibly connected here, what are they saying?
Well, it's damage control at this point, you know, and I agree with the prosecutor. It's most likely that he did get these threats, if they occurred, from guys on the street. And right now they're saying, hey, what are we going to do? This is all about damage control. Because if he cooperates to help himself and to protect his life, then those guys potentially have a serious problem also.
Real quick, when you're counseling rookies in these leagues, what are you saying to them?
You know, I let them understand, number one, main thing is you're in a gambling situation. It's going to put you around the wrong people, these type of people. You're gambling with a bookmaker, most likely they're connected. People start to know you're a gambler. They're going to want to get around you, try to, you know, befriend you, try to get you in the hole so that you can possibly compromise the outcome of a game. And I agree with Brandon. Our pro players today, it makes no sense for them to try to throw a game. If they lose money, they have enough money to pay their bookie or pay off their debt. But it's our college athletes that you really have to be concerned about, because they get themselves into a situation where they can't pay the tab, and the only way to make up the difference is on a game.
All right, there's a press conference tomorrow. We're going to stay on top of this story. Thank you, Michael Franzese, Brandon Lang. Susan Filan is going to stick around for another topic. Coming up, more than a third of people under 30 have tattoos. But now